Hello everybody, welcome to Flight Sim 2024. The game is out. I've already gone ahead and done the pre-flight and got my controls and all that set up, so we are good to go there. We are going to go ahead and start the airplane up. Clear prop. Airplane fires up. I'm gonna do a quick run up here while we're sitting here. We're gonna bring it up to about 1200 RPM. So right there exactly. Left mag. There's a drop. Right mag, there's a drop. That's cool. We are at Ohio State Airport, by the way. I did not mention that. It's quite, yeah. I've got minimal HUD turned on. I need to figure out how to turn it, like, all the way off. But, anyway. The game is finally here. And it is, it's playable. I know release date was a bit of a disaster, which is unfortunate. But it is what it is. We're just gonna take off, fly around a bit, and we'll come back and land. Nothing too crazy. I'm hoping this sim is a little more playable than 2020 was, which would be awesome. No one's on final. Clear right, clear left. Jeez. As I'm veering off the taxiway, trying to look around. And I'm going to apologize if it stutters. That is unfortunate. But it is also a new game. It's only like 3 days old by the time this comes out. Because this should be coming out on Friday. If that is the case, happy Friday, everybody. And as this game gets more updates and becomes more stable, we'll try to do some streams. Tap on our brake pedals. Landing. Come on. Alright. Don't need flaps in this aircraft. Yeah, and I did load up on launch day, even though it was almost midnight by the time I got it. By the time it installed, and I wasn't in a queue to get in the game, just to kind of test the waters and see how it runs. I mean, it runs fine. It's a flight sim. I don't like how the head turns to the right. I gotta get rid of that when I tap the brake pedal. Diner right, visual and text. Here we go. Easing in a little more power. Slowly advancing to full throttle. Like that. Wait for the airspeed to get in the green. Almost. Come on. Didn't want to get off the runway. And like that, we are airborne. Using that trim feature. We're gonna have to manually fly here. Game, what are you doing besides having a spaz attack? How about you let me fly the airplane then? So there's the main airport. Right off our nose. Pull the power back just a bit. So we're not redlining the crap out of the engine. There we go. RPM is in the green. And we are flying. Actually, city's off to our right here, so we'll go ease it to the right and fly over downtown. Staying below the approach path and all that. For John Glenn. I don't even know. The last flight sim video I think I did on either channel was the Hella Tours the Grand Canyon tour in 2020. Hopefully everyone did enjoy that. Here's the airplane, Evergreen Tours. Looking lovely as always. Let's put a little positive trim in it so we somewhere along here. Okay, there's the arena, there's the baseball stadium. Somewhere down here should be soccer stadium. It's in this general area. If it's even modeled. That's not the arena. So there's the convention center. There's the baseball stadium. Arena. Where's the baseball? Oh, I got ours on the baseball stadium. Okay, interesting. I'm surprised the soccer stadium's not modeled yet. That's really annoying. Does that mean it sits right here? So yet again, the scenery is out of date. We'll head back towards downtown. So this is downtown Columbus, the city I live in. I don't think I'd be able to find my house, my exact location, but that is where the CMH comes from. Actually, John Glenn's right over there. Try to land at John Glenn, if it'll let us. So there's COSI, Center of Science and Industry. That actually was a high school back in the day. Except for the big T part sticking out. Yeah, but this is downtown. The first building I spotted that had all the weird roof shapes, that is the convention center. This is our pediatric hospital right here. Off our nose. Back to the inside view. So there's the pediatric hospital. Interesting, it's got both helipads modeled. I know right now Flight Sim 2020 stuff doesn't work in 2024, which is, I mean, I can understand it, but I know at some point that is something they would like to do. I have no clue what our flaps button is. So we're going to attempt a touch and go here. This is probably going to be garbage. Full flaps instantly was a bad idea. Speed back. There we go. We just went full flap on accident. Oh well. Touch and go. And then we will go back to Ohio State Airport. Because I need to set all my keybinds as well, so I'm a little more prepared in the future. And I figured this was a good first look. And actually what's even more interesting is at some point they're going to have to do it when the new, if there's a new flight sim in just over 5 years, 6 years, knowing them, might not even be 7, they're going to have to redo CMH because how you see it now is not what it will look like. If all goes to plan come July of 29. Because we are building a new airport. Which, I don't know. Part of me is excited for it, and part of me is like, really? Because I'm not ready for a new airport. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm not ready to see the current layout go, but at the same time, I understand that it has to go, because, I mean, it's old. It's... I mean, it goes back a solid 30 years. It's probably a solid 30 years older than me. If that says anything. Alright, let's see if I can land in first person. I doubt it. Bring that throttle back. Well, we're landing we're coming in over the city, which is fine. Well, that was way off-centered and not the first person landing I intended to do. But we land. Nice little. Ooh, easy. Wait for the airspeed indicator. Come on. Put that nose down a bit so we gain less speed. And we go right back to where we started. Left turn out over the field. Off ATC, which is totally against the rules. Apologies that the airplane just wants to boing, boing, boing like a pogo stick. Unless we're catching downdrafts, which might actually be the case. Ohio State Airport's off this way somewhere. Aim? Don't do this to me now. Ooh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy. Except I retracted the flaps game. There's the airport. Again, new game, so... I wonder if I think I have live weather on. Oh boy. Yeah, we're gonna have to turn live weather off because this turbulence is really annoying. Alright. It's like once you can get it to stop wanting to stutter the nose down all the time to build airspeed, once you get the anti-trim to not do its thing, the anti-stall, you're fine. It's preventing the anti-stall from pushing the nose down is the problem. Bleed the speed off a little bit. We don't want to bleed it off too much. Got eyes on a runway. And the Center for Medical Transport Research is MedFlight in real life. In fact, I know I can tell you enough that um they fly over my house. I'm just close enough that when they, especially going to downtown, if they're low enough going from north to south, sometimes my windows will rattle. That is how low they can be sometimes. Hopefully this game will become more stable as time goes on, and it'll be something where we can do actual flights. Right now, I don't think it's to that point. Which is unfortunate, because it's a nice looking game. I mean, okay, it may not necessarily. It's not FSX, it doesn't run silky smooth, but then again, FSX is almost 20 years old at this point. But my thing is I'm used to that game, so I naturally revert to it. Problem is that I don't know if there's any graphic mods where you can make it look like this. For red, you're dead. We are too low. Go. Fly that airplane down. We're below the oh. We got 2 whites. There we go. Now we're bang on with the glide slope. That's what we wanted to see. White on red, you're okay. 2 whites, 2 reds, you're good. White on white, you're too high. Red on red, you're dead. I forget the saying. If you know it, leave a comment down below. When it comes to the precision approach indicators, I think is what they stand for. Oh, we're down. That might have been a 3-point landing on accident. But we landed, so I'll take it. Oh no. Nice to see we had our window open the whole flight. That's fine. We'll vacate on runway 5 here. Taxi back to parking and shut her down. Right. Airplane. Sim, stop looking. There's a lot of things I need to go through the camera settings and turn some crap off, because that's really annoying when you're tapping your brake pedal and it wants to constantly look behind me. We'll go wheeze between these two airplanes. We'll go around and park right there where that marshaller is. That way we're all facing the same direction. Let's get there. Parking brake is on. Alright. In order to shut this thing down, we're gonna do it World War II style, where they run the airplane up a bit. Run the revs up, run the revs up. And cut the mixture like that. Clear the warning. That comes off. That comes off. Turn those off. Avionics 1 and 2. Alternate. Battery and alternator come off. Thank you, Captain. But the screen is off. Well, some bits of the sim are jank, and I apologize about that. But that was Flight Sim 2024. Yeah, I don't care that the parking brake's on. Thank you, game. But anyway, that's Flight Sim 2024. We'll do some more as they update it and it becomes a more stable sim. I don't understand why we've had 2 sims in a row that have not been ready for release or are just super freaking buggy. That is really annoying. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see everybody in the next video. Take care.